Hey guys, how are we doing? Welcome to Shrewsbury and me. My name is FM Dale, and we are trying to get Shrewsbury to the Champions League, to the glory land. Well, you can see, and you already know, that we are in the Championship right now. You can, in fact, see where we're sitting. Not very well. Why am I starting on this screen? I want you to know exactly what we're doing today. We are playing Ipswich. We will be at home to Ipswich, and then we have the dreaded transfer window. It is a dreaded transfer window because it is not moving the way that we want it to so far. You can see where we are at the moment. We're sitting down here in 20th position in the league. It's not really what we want to be, but we need to look at the positives of that. You'll see by our name, it's 3 games, 2 points. 2 points in 3 games. You guys, I know your maths is good, right? Which means that you guys have figured out already. That means we've drawn 2 and lost 1. Not too bad. Not too bad. Let's go and have a look at what's happened while you've been gone. So you guys saw the Walsall game where we won 3-0. Goals from Travis Owens, Adam Reach. You remember those, the glory days of winning games. It's not been the same since. The game after that was against QPR. It was 0-0. Toby Savin. To be fair, Toby Savin has been very good. And we are looking at bringing in a goalkeeper. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense somewhere in my brain. It does, but I'm not sure what part of my brain it makes sense. He's been doing well. Anyway, 7.2 for him in this game. Pennington, 7-1. Wisdom, 7. Lyons Foster, 7. Shipley, 7-4. We just couldn't put the ball in the back of the net, which has been a problem for Aaron Connolly. We have brought him in this season after what was a dreadful season last season, but we still had no other options apart from to bring him in, and we're still looking for a striker. Of course we are, because we're down to 2. I'll tell you more about that very, very shortly. After losing him, we went and played Norwich. Norwich were top of the league at this point. I'm not sure if they still are. And we had some bad performances. Saving didn't do well. Nathan Ferguson, a 5.9. Gave away a penalty. To be honest, this second goal doesn't really matter. We were going for it. Of course, we were trying to get a point from the game. But the penalty was just disappointing. And it ruined the game for us. The way we were playing, it wasn't the most attacking. It wasn't the most fun to watch, but it was there to do a job. And it didn't quite work for us on the day, which was a little bit disappointing. But I don't blame the players. I don't blame them. It was my decision-making skills that did that for us. After that, we went and played Barnsley in the Carabao Cup. It went down to penalties, but we went through. We went through, and I know you're looking at something strange. And if you're not looking at something strange, I'm going to draw your attention to it. Toby Savin, 7.5, did very well. We won 4-1 on penalties. Interestingly, we won 4-1 on penalties. I say we. I was at the Shrewsbury game working on Tuesday. If any of you guys were there. 4-1 win on penalties. Yeah, against Brighton. Under 21s. But still, that's not the point. You'll see that our first penalty was taken by our goalkeeper. In what world? In what world? With penalties, guys, I don't know about you. I just click it as they want it. Or if I see somebody's really nervous, I take them away. But I'll just give it a go. I didn't care. It's the Carabao Cup. We played a decent team in the Carabao Cup. I'm not going to lie. We don't have enough young players to be throwing in, especially against the Barnsley. I thought, let's try and promote ourselves in this competition. We might get a good draw, might get some money in, which could help the team in the long run. Today, we've got Ipswich. You know we haven't moved far, but we've got Ipswich in the transfer window today. They're the 2 things. Now, the transfers, something has already happened. Get excited, and then lower those excited feels, because it's a man leaving the club. Daniel Udo has left the team. Now, last time you were with us, we did know that Udo wanted to leave at the end of the season. In fact, he wanted to leave before the end of the season. So we knew that was always going to be the case. We knew we were always going to have to get rid of him. Forest Green came in. They offered £75,000. Let's just have a look how much they offered. Yeah, £275,000. 1 game, 1 goal in League 2. League 2, though. It's not the Championship, is it, Danny Udo? But I thought a fair price for him. It got us £3,800 back into the wage budget, which is fantastic. And also £200,000 has been put into the budget for players, which means, you know, we can go into the transfer window with a little bit of money, but also I think it's like £16,000 to play with as well. Something like that. 11, 12, what is it? Let's go and have a look at scouting. That always is the way. 16, yeah, £16,000 to play with. So, look. The options are there. There's plenty of ability for us to move on and do well. Now you look at it. Gaz Hughes, highest average rating in the team. There you go, Gaz. Let's get to the game. Now, I've got to be honest with you as well, everyone. Gaz Hughes may have the top average rating, but he's not started a game yet. So he's on the bench today for us. The team looks like this as we go against Ipswich. We got Savin in goal, Wisdom, Pennington, Ferguson and Lyons Foster in the back 4. Phillips and Leahy in those defensive midfield slots. Ricci on the right. Bayliss in the middle. And on the left, we've got Ben Cottrell. He's not got the best star rating, but what Ben's got is ability to grow. He's going to be playing on the left, Shipley on the bench for today's game. And up front, Liam Cullen, is getting the opportunity to start his first game in the Championship up top. We're putting Aaron Connolly on the bench. Not deserved his appearances, really. So we'll see if Cullen can do what he did last year and score incredible amounts of goals. But Ipswich Town look like this. Walton, Nyambi, Hernandez, Baggett, Burns, El Mizuni, Foyo, Armin Arnis, Hay and Troy Deeney up front for Ipswich there. Deshaun Bernard on the bench for them. Should be with us. Refused to be with us. Talking about people who will be with us. We've got 2 loans accepted. 2 loans have been accepted. Both at Manchester City. Both hopefully going to make their way to our team. But I'll keep that under lock and key until after the game. Oh, here we go. Here we go. You know how we look. You know how we set up. Wisdom is going to be on the right today. It's a big game, I think, for the one and only Ferguson. He's playing more central for the first time, but they've got quite a defensive lineup there. Troy Deeney. I mean, come on. If we can't beat Troy, what are we doing? But they are in 6th position in the league. They've started very, very well. There's a lot of pressure on us, I think, in this game to do well ourselves. But we will try. Everyone's looking happy about it. Look at all the fans here today. Let's kick off. And we are going to start the game. This is the only match of this episode. The rest of it's going to be the transfer window. I don't want it to run on too long for you guys. You're busy. You're busy people. Talking about busy people. Bayliss playing it through. Reach. He's not got anyone in the box. What's he going to do? Wow. Whoa. That is not football. I'm not sure what it is. But it's not football. And they come straight back at us. Nyambi has the ball. Plays it inside to Foyo. Foyo playing it onto Harness. Deeney right up top there. Playing the big man. I'm not sure how they've found so much space there. But Pennington's taking the ball back. Reach. Plays it forward into Bayliss. We've got a chance here. Cullen's through here. Cullen score. No, bro. What is that? That is... Back for them. High. Haig. Not sure how you say it. Baggett. I nearly said Bigfoot, nearly said Bugfoot. All the way would have been wrong. But Luis Hernandez into the Ambi. There's a lot of highlights early doors in this game. So let's see if we can hold out. We've had a good opportunity though. I feel like that Cullen opportunity was a really big one for us. As Harness is down the left-hand side. He cuts back, crosses it in. It's going to be El Mazuni. And an easy save by Saving. Doing what it says in the tin. Yes, Saving. I mean, let's be honest. It's a little bit worrying that I am looking for a new goalkeeper. He's been doing absolutely fine. As he goes long, headed on. Cullen, round the keeper. He's missed again. He's bloody missed again. What is this world? What is it? Leahy going to cross in. But we should be 2-0 up. We should be 2-0 up. That's as simple as it is. It should be 2. Half time, 0-0. We've been flying, boys. We've been doing well. Look. 13 shots, 2 on target. XG, we should have scored. We know that. We saw that. And it's not quite gone the way we want it to. But we're playing Ipswich, who should be a better team than us. Just need to find goals. That's what this team needs to find. Kick off for the second half. Just told the boys, keep doing what you're doing. Hopefully it won't be like Sheffield Wednesday against Middlesbrough the other night, where it was a second half of absolute dismality, which isn't a word, but it should be. We have got to keep on playing for this second half. We've got a chance. Cullen can always create something, but you'd have expected him to score, wouldn't you? You would. I would have in those opportunities in the first half. They've gone over the top. Reach, doing what Reach does. Basically everything. We've kept Cottrell on. He's going to try and play 60 minutes before we're going to switch him for Shipley. He's done well, to be fair to him. He may not have had the best game, but it's all about fitness for him. As Phillips plays it out to Reach. Reach through to Bayliss. Bayliss is creating opportunities all left, right and side. He's putting it wide again. Cullen! He's putting it wide again. Opportunities, boys. Right, triple sub's been made. Tilt is on for an injured Ferguson. We've brought on Shipley and also Connolly. I mean, surely Connolly can't do any worse than what we've seen up front so far from Cullen. Missing great opportunities. The Saving tries to pump it away. Doesn't do well. Don't know why he's diving in there, but Reach plays it over the top to Connolly. This is his moment. This is his moment. This is not good enough at all. This is not good enough from the strikers. We're making opportunities. Reach is doing well. Bayliss doing well. Not looking like scoring. Shipley crosses it in. Looks to the back post. There's no way Connolly's going to get onto that. It's going to be another corner. I'm not sure if we'll see it, but it's going to be another corner as it goes over, and it's going to be Shipley whipping it in. The number 26 whips it left-footed. Nah, not for me, that. Not for me. Reach, the only man who seems to be able to do anything in a Shrewsbury shirt, and he's not going to be able to do anything there. Double substitution here. We're bringing on Hughes and Forson. It's a substitution we've made quite a few times this season. Changing the two central midfielders of Phillips and Lee to see if we could do anything. But once again, guys, it looks like being another draw. 22 shots we've had. 1.65 XG. And nothing is going to be... It is nice. It's absolutely nothing. And do you know what? It's really tough. Saving having another great game, by the way, which is making me really question my decision to bring in a goalkeeper. But Bailey's doing well, Pennington doing well, a team doing average, but we didn't look like conceding. And that's a really big positive. We didn't really have the panic of conceding, but we go to the transfer window knowing where we need to be aiming, and that is bringing in a world-class striker. And when I say a world-class, I mean a League One class striker. Let's do it. So we're still in 20th after the game. 3 points from 4, but we've got to look at the positives, I think, in that. Yes, we haven't won a game, but 3 draws is strong. That's decent. We've got to look at that. Only lost to Norwich. Norwich are in the top 4, so let's be fair. We're okay with that as well. Sheffield Wednesday, Sunderland and Cardiff at the bottom 3 at the moment, but we've got a lot of work to do. We've got to get some players in, haven't we? And that's what we're doing right now. Boom! We are in yellow, guys. It is the transfer deadline day special. And let's see who we're being linked with early doors. Harvey Elliott to Shrewsbury for £46 million. Are they? What is this world? What is this world? Are they going to? Who thought we had £46 million to spend? Whoever we went, this is probably the Sun. Bloody Sun. Joe Hart, we did try and sign Joe Hart. This is something we tried to do. It was a goalkeeper we were looking to bring in. Yes, he's 37, but he's Joe Hart. He's from Shrewsbury. He's a Shrewsbury boy. Of course, we tried to bring him in. He refused to sign. We had our offer accepted. He refused to join. Not great for us. But there's a lot of movement hopefully happening today. It's a big one for us. We need it to be a good one. I'm lying to the papers. I'm lying to anyone who will listen right now. Still got money. I ain't got nothing to spend. £200,000, and this is not going the way I planned. I thought we'd have a few players in by now. At least people rejecting us. But we are now at the point where we're just screaming for anybody. And a striker seems impossible. Oh my days. I've gone through everyone. I've even gone to Callum Wilson. Chances of Callum Wilson come to Shrewsbury, very low. But even lower now. Oh gosh. Don't say I'm panicking. But I've just put 7 bids in. Oh, dear. First one's rejected us. James McAtee. He's rejected it. Everything was accepted. Everything was beautiful. He refused to come. Brilliant. Good. Trafford was the second one. He was the 2-Man City boys I said I was trying to bring in. To be fair to him, he's gone to West Brom, which you can't really complain. He's probably gone to a better team there. In fairness to him, £7,500 a week they're paying. And why not compile the misery with Lewis Bates saying he's not coming as well. I don't even know where to begin with how difficult it's been trying to bring players into this team. It's outrageous, guys. More rejection. It's getting to be like my real life here. It's just rejection left, right and centre. God. Right, we've got a few players trialling with us at the moment. One of those is Armstrong Okaflex. I mean, I wasn't looking at bringing him in fully, to be honest with you, but I'm thinking now maybe we should. He's played in the Championship before. Nothing special. Absolutely nothing special. But we need players. He plays in the 3 positions that we really need covering. He's 22, which is great. Could get better. It's a real thought. And we've also got Leighton Clarkson. He's another one who I'm thinking we should bring in. 22 years old. Used to play at Liverpool. He's wanted by some players in the lower leagues, but also Stoke as well. I mean, it's not going the way we want. Maybe we leave a few positions available to add after the transfer window closes, because this is not what we've wanted, boys. We've got a player through the door, and it's Jack Hinshelwood. Now, why have I signed Jack Hinshelwood? I watched him on Tuesday, thought he was decent. That's genuinely the reason we brought him in. He's come in from Brighton, the under-21s, under-23s in Brighton. Pennington's going to say hello, well done to you, of course. Let's have a look at him. Very good mental attributes, really good. His physicals are very, very good as well. He plays the ball-winning midfield, which may be upsetting for Gareth Hughes out there, pushing him further back down the pecking order, but I got a good feeling about him. 4.5 to 5.2. Yes, he's not had the ability at Championship level, but did well for AFC Wimbledon in the league below last year. So I think that's another good one. Another good thing about him is nothing. Paying nothing. It gets worse, guys. It gets worse. Bobby Thomas has gone to Barnsley. Not too much of a surprise, let's be honest. He is a Barnsley. He was at Barnsley on loan. Is gone back to Barnsley. Fair play to him for that. But what's really upsetting is we were trying to get Harry Leonard, a 20-year-old forward. This is so upsetting. A 20-year-old forward from Blackburn, right? Not incredible, but would have been good enough is how I looked at him. Not incredible, would have been good enough. He's decided to go to League One over us. Wow. Just wow. Compound that with Joe Gellhart telling us he's not coming either, which this is brutal. We've tried, everything was accepted for him to come. He was going to be our striker. He was going to be a number one striker for the team. No, nothing from him either. It's a painful way to try and find a striker, and to be honest, we've had an accepted offer for one striker. He's 34. God. I said about a 34-year-old striker. This is the man in question, Ashley Barnes. We have 9 hours to go in the transfer window. Ashley Barnes, 2.6k a week. Not that much. Squad player, so he's not even expecting to play. It's just a one-year deal. It's £19,000. There's not much risk in that, is there? 1 year, 34 years old. Let's just have a look at him. Look, he can play pressing forward. He can play pressing forward, which is what we need. His stamina's not great. He'd be great off the bench, though, wouldn't he? I mean, we've got Cullen. We've got Connolly. He's not played for years. He's not scored for 3 years. Oh, gosh. I'm not sure. I'm not sure it's the right move. But we need somebody. That's the issue that we've got right now. We need somebody. Is this guy the guy that we need to bring in? My actual feels are a no. They're a no. I don't think he is the right guy to bring in. But do we have any option? I'm stuck, guys. I've literally been sitting on this screen for 5 minutes. Not sure what to do. Not sure what to click. Is he right? Is he right for the team? Should we just sign a striker who's just not good enough, but has a future, or a 34-year-old striker? 34-year-old striker. His teamwork is great. It's really good. I've accepted it. Oh, no. I did say on the other screen we'd signed Henry Lawrence. It didn't need much of an intro. He's a 3-star player. He can play left back and right back. That was the major reason. He's just a cover player, £2,000 a week. No issues at all on that one. But as you do know, we ummed and ahed. We ummed and ahed, but we've accepted it. He's got B-, which, to be honest with you, I'm okay with. Hope that he can settle after a difficult situation. Pennington's going to say hello to him. He's only here for a season. That's £19,000. He's here for a season. Not costing much. Let's just get him in and be turned down by Farias. It was another player we went in for. He's turned us down to go to QPR. This is brutal. We've even been turned down by Lewis Brunt. This is just... I don't think we could be turned down by any more players. Everyone is turning us down. I'm still trying to make a million moves, everyone. It's one of those weird ones where we're probably trying too hard to go for players way too good. That's the truth. But we have got to keep trying, because we can't live like this. We can't live like this. We just can't. We've agreed to let Elliot Bennett leave the team. We had a chat with him. To be honest with you, I used to play with Elliot Bennett as a kid. Well, I played against him anyway. And I just want the best for him. I want him to go out and get their team. He's not going to play for us. I mean, come on. He's not going to play for us. Not at his age, not in the Championship. So we've let him go on a free. Spares up a little bit of money for us to try and bring in maybe Leighton Clarkson. Trying to bring in these players who are on frees at the moment. He was on £3,800 a week, so we needed that money. Is it controversial to try and sign Tom Bloxham on loan? It is. It is. Sorry I even brought it up. Rejected, but set for a move. So Ben Doak has said no, but Amari Hutchison will be coming in. He is signed into the team, gives us a little bit extra in those midfield slots. I'm very happy to bring him in. Not the fans are not. Young talent, first team football. We're going to give him all of those things. Yes, mate. Welcome into the team. Let's have a look at him. Not a shining light, I will admit, but he's going to be playing on the wings. We're going to be playing him on either the right or the left, depending on. He's only worth 1.2 to 2.5. That's not really a problem for us. His contract, I think, might be up at the end of the season, which that's really good for us. We might look into that a bit more, depending on how well he plays. Yes, his flair is really good. Off the ball, decent. Vision, decent. We'll take all of those decents. We'll think about putting him into the team on a regular basis. Amari Hutchinson, welcome to Shrewsbury. 2 hours to go, and a lot of people still to turn us down, but they've not turned us down yet. So we're still going for it. We're still believing. Are any of them strikers? No, one maybe at best. It's not going the way we wanted it to. I don't understand our players, right? I'll go into a few of them right now, but I don't understand. Well, this is what we've done. This is what we have done. We have brought in Ashley Barnes, £19,000. You know that. Udo had gone. Not much has happened actually on the day, which is I'm absolutely fuming about. How is Denerin doing, by the way? 5 games, terrible, terrible, terrible. But yeah, Ashley Barnes is in. We've got a striker. That's the positive. Wage expenditure. Look at that. What are we meant to do? We are fighting against some big teams. £1.2 million a week, Brighton. We have £110,000. What chance do you have? What chance do you have when you look at the roundup at the window? Biggest spenders, 74 mil of Brighton. £74 million. Yes, they got rid of Tyreek Lamptey for 30 and McAllister for 36.5. But still, spending all that money. English transfer roundup altogether. Newcastle 143. Bukayo Saka's gone to PSG. And Lamptey has gone to Bayern. So big moves there. But Brazil, that's cancelled. It's been one of those, isn't it? It's been a hectic day. We're happy with what we've done, but are we happy? Because you want more. You want more for sure. As we confirm our squad. Now I've confirmed the squad. We'll see where we're coming back. But something to know about my confirmation of the squad before we leave. There's 2 more spots. There's 2 free spots within our team. I don't think we're done yet with the signings, boys. I don't think we're done yet. Couldn't leave you without seeing a signing, and we have done it. It's taken me a few days to get to here, but it's happened. We have signed another striker. He's come in, and we all feel better about it. We can all end this episode feeling like we've done something today because we've signed a talented player, an important player, a good Sky Bet Championship player. Armstrong Okaflex is in the team. Here we go. 4.9 million to 6.8. He's here on a free transfer. He's got decent pace, decent dribbling. He's going to be playing some of these positions, probably inverted forward on this side, inside forward on the left-hand side, Amari Hutchinson on the right. Boys, we have got a player. We've got a team. He's come in and accepted a fringe player role, which is unbelievable for us. He's played in the Championship. He's scored in the Championship. When are we coming back to see how well he does? We're going to come back for 2 away days. Let's get it done. Reading away. And of course, as we always see, Sheffield Wednesday away as well. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Remember to hit the like, subscribe, comment down below how you think we've done. I know it's not been the easiest, but we're trying. And I'll see you next time here on Shrewsbury and Me. Let's go, boys!